you look so sad? Hey, if it makes you feel any better, Lady Deathstrike tried to kill you while you were asleep.
Better than having to listen to you.
Man, does she hate you. I mean, we all hate you, but Deathstrike really hates you.
Hey, still have that unbreakable skull?
Now, damn it.
Yes, our cold opening comes from a 2009 Marvel animated feature called Hulk vs. There was a Hulk vs. Thor, and that was the Hulk vs. Wolverine. Highly recommend it. I love that version of Deadpool on that one. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about two Deadpool figures from the Strongguy Wave. We're going to be talking about Pirate Deadpool and X-Men suit Deadpool. But first, many debates. Many people debate over a lot of things in our community. Today we end those debates. We end those debates today on the Saturday morning show. Our first debate. The best Batman. Who is he? And before we even get started, we're not talking about George Clooney and we're not talking about Val Kilmer. Because if that was the case, we'd be talking about Adam West and goddamn Lego Batman. And we're not talking about those because this is a serious conversation. Let's start with Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton was a very vicious Batman. You guys don't remember it because you haven't watched Batman in a long time. He was not playing. Michael Keaton was catching bodies. He strapped a bomb to a guy and threw him down an alley and blew him up. I don't understand the hate with Ben Affleck's Batman talking about he was too violent and he killed. What do you call that? And then Michael Keaton's Batman in the Batjet riddled Joker's goons with bullets. Riddled them all. Look at that. And then what's so weird, this scene bothers me the most about this Batman. He aimed and he missed. How did he miss? He has electronic equipment and he missed. And Joker pulls out I guess an extended nose 38. What kind of, who designed that bat plane? That shit is weak as hell. Blew him out of the sky with one shot? I didn't know, did he hit a vital spot on the ship? I didn't know Joker was a marksman. Anyway, I do appreciate Michael Keaton's Batman, and I still, that's my guy. Like, hands down, like, you can't take anything away from him as Batman. He really did his thing. He went hard. Next, we got Christian Bale. And I'm gonna tell you guys, Christian Bale is our softest Batman. He's the softest Batman we have. I didn't appreciate the voice change.
But I know how you got me.
I did like the movie, except that last one. But I feel like a good fighter could take him out. Because he got the brakes beat off him by Bane. And it's that long strike he likes to do. He likes to come from here and strike. A good Deathstroke can handle him. Shit, I think Titans Nightwing got work for him. Seriously. That long, man, he's so open. I'm not the one wearing hockey gear. Next we come to Ben Affleck. I'm gonna be honest, it's my favorite Batman right here because this Batman went hard and he was vicious. And what I liked about him, he used gadgets, he used technique, and he wasn't playing with these goons. I'm not with the tie a goon up and arrest him. Catch a body, you need it, because they not playing. That's why I felt like they disrespected him in Justice League. But that's another conversation. We're not going to talk about that. What we're going to talk about is Ben Affleck's as Batman, which I think, based off their fighting, he is the best Batman.
And I know, but he doesn't have a full movie. We don't know.
We know. What more you want? He killed that. Look what he's doing. Look at that. That's visceral. But I think our craziest Batman, which I'm hoping, because we don't know, we only saw the preview, Robert Pattinson, Twilight Batman, which he proved like this ain't no romance right here. He is not playing.
The hell are you supposed to be?
He is vengeance.
I'm vengeance.
He is vengeance. Look at that. Damn. God. I could not stop thinking about this after I watched it. And you know what? No one's pointing out that's bothering me. This goon right here. Robert Pattinson and Batman don't even have to ask him any questions. He doesn't have to interrogate him at all. All he gotta do is walk up to him and just stand there and cross his arms. Cause that boy is telling him everything. Everything. He might move out of Gotham after this. Damn, look at that. And his Batmobile go the hardest. I know.
Oh, but Michael Keaton's Batman.
That Corvette look, that Batmobile is hard. We haven't seen the movie, so we don't know yet. But I'm giving you my preliminary judgment on this Batman. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a real good Batman. But as of right now, the debate is over. It's Ben Affleck. He's the best Batman. And if you have an issue with that, you can see me in the comment section, or you can see me in the street. We're gonna be talking about two Deadpools. We're gonna be talking about Pirate Deadpool and blue and yellow suit Deadpool. The blue and yellow suit is when I believe, I'm not too familiar with it, but I think there was a time where Deadpool joined the X-Men and this is the costume they had him in. I didn't read it. This is just something just thumbing through the internet, trying to figure out the suit. This is why he wears it, I guess maybe to add a different aesthetic to make him look more like an X-Men. I don't know. But it's a cool suit. And then we have the pirate version Deadpool. Apparently Deadpool drives off into the ocean and everyone thinks he's dead. And maybe this is an inner monologue in his head that he's a pirate now. I don't know what the case is, but we're gonna talk about those real quick. X-Men suit Deadpool is 6 1/3 inches. X-Men costume Deadpool comes with Strongguy's head, 2 ninja swords, 2 guns, one a handgun and the other a shotgun, and those are his accessories. Starting from the head, vertical, horizontal, flat tilt. We have on the shoulders, we have the butterfly joint, sunfire buck. So the shoulders articulate with this butterfly action here. We have the shoulder, ball shoulder, bicep swivel, double elbow, wrist, up and down, hinge and twist. I might add a note here. These hands are probably the best Deadpool hands because they hold the swords very firmly. Okay, so we have a abdomen crunch, forward and back, slightly restricted due to this harness. We have waist articulation, side to side. We have groin, ball joint. It's always funny to me when I say that. Ball joint, kick. We have thigh, standard thigh. Double knee, for those of you that care about that. We have oh yes, calf articulation, left to right. We have ankle hinge, back and forth, and swivel, so you get those good poses. There you go. Pirate Deadpool stands 6 1/2 inches. Deadpool Pirate comes with Strongguy's left leg, 2 swords, One like a ninja sword and the other like a swashbuckling sword. And a musket. Pirate Deadpool. Okay, let's go over the articulation of Shimber Me Timbers Deadpool, aka Pirate Deadpool. Limited articulation due to this bulky cape, but you do have your neck articulation, but it's very restrictive. So you have your, of course you have your horizontal, but he ain't looking up. If he looks up too high, you taking that head off, and he's not looking down either. You don't have the butterfly, but you do have shoulder, ball shoulder, up and down, rotating, bicep swivel, double elbow, wrist hinge, up, down, and twist. And then you don't have abdomen articulation, but you do have waist articulation. It's very tight. It's a very tight articulation. So you're not putting this Deadpool in any dynamic poses. Not at all. And then from there, we'll go right to the legs. You have the ball joint. However, due to this plastic little cape, I don't know, would you call this a dress? Pirate outfit thingy. You ain't doing much with it. You do have the thigh articulation. You have double knee in there. You have calf articulation, ankle, rock, and swivel. And that is your articulation for Pirate Deadpool. So now that we got to the nuts and bolts of the two Deadpool, I think these are, anybody that has a shelf of one character can appreciate a different version of the character. You know, I got Deadpool in a white suit. I got all these versions of Deadpool. So I do appreciate these two Deadpools. The Pirate Deadpool, it's cool. It's really a cool aesthetic to him. I wish he had those boots, but then I looked at the picture and he doesn't have the boots. So I think those, you know which boots I'm talking about. I think they would have added a better look to him. I'm tempted to even customize it myself. But you know what I'm saying? It's a good Deadpool. I don't see you. It's not articulated that much. It just has, you know, it's more aesthetically looking for on your shelf that you have a different version of Deadpool. So if I had to give that Deadpool a grade, I would probably give him a 6.8. It's a clean 6.8. Nothing, it's not, you know, it looks good. He has new parts. It's clean. But it's Deadpool in a pirate suit. And then we have the X-Men Blue. We have X-Men Deadpool. First of all, I think it's a dope figure. I love the articulation. And when classic Deadpool, they brought that classic Deadpool out, I thought to myself, they need to use the Sunfire buck on him. Now we'll call him X-Men suit Deadpool. And honestly, this is a dope figure. I love the articulation on him. This is the articulation I want on my Deadpools. To me, it's better than the other one. Is the Sunfire buck not the greatest buck of all times? It's real clean in the articulation. Those butterfly shoulder, man, we love that one. Now the color, again, it's just another Deadpool for the shelf. But as far as functionality as an action figure, he is dope. And if they're gonna do a different Deadpool, especially if they do the black and red Deadpool, it's just Deadpool with the reverse colors. It needs to be this buck, or even, which I feel like we're not talking about enough, that Superior Octopus buck. Anyway, a clean number for this Deadpool, I give him a 7.8 because his guns is trash. I hate them weak ass guns. But again, the articulation is dope. It's well done. I appreciate them. So 7.8. And other than that, wow, we just knocked two figures out. A Tale of Two Deadpools. Those are our two Deadpool figures. If you haven't gotten them, I hope you get them. Happy hunting. Other than that, this is the point where we end the show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I'm on Instagram. If you are on Instagram, follow me, I follow back. Take photos. Anyway, that's it. That's the show. You're supposed to like, share, and subscribe. Because I do it for you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm doing it tonight. Chip.